Hi, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are. How is everybody today? I am good. It is warm in Florida, thank goodness. Mm, There we go. Hi, Jessica. Good morning. Hi, Amanda. I'm having a brain break day. I think I left my brain over at Brooks last night. Oh my goodness, that was fun. We had fun over at Brooks last night. Hey, Kim. Oh, snow, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't like the snow word. Not even a little bit. What are you guys all up to? We are gonna make a super easy junk journal cover. We'll give folks a few minutes to maybe get a notification. Did you guys get a notification? Is YouTube playing nice today? Oh, well, that's good, Jessica. You get a snow day. You did get a notification. Wow, amazing. Thanks, YouTube. Good morning, Kimberly. How are you? I am well. Good morning, Elaine. Good. So raise your hand if you have some kind of an embossing machine. Oh, I'm gonna get a brayer. I'm gonna try something. I've never tried it before. Hi, Peggy. You're lurking from hubby's office. Did you get my? I sent you a bunch of emails this morning, Peggy. Did you get those? Good morning, Lori. Did I miss anybody? So, good morning, Artful Dabbler. Yeah, so we're gonna make a fun junk journal cover. I've made something similar to this before, but I wanted to try something different. Okay, Peggy, no worries. Yeah, I sent you like 4. Mm, mm, mm. I see hands raised, hands raised. Okay, so let me just try something really quick. I've seen it done. I've never tried it, so I've seen people take embossing folders and a brayer. I'm sure it won't work for me, but we can give it a go. Just kind of want to see if there's any way to do this without an embossing machine. Yeah, no, that did nothing. Okay, disregard that. If you know a way to do it without an embossing machine, let us know. That did not work. Okay, good morning. Epic fail number 1. Do it with the folder open, okay? Like this. Nope. Let's try it like this. Nothing. 0. 0. Yeah, we're off to a blazing start. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's put that nonsense away. Do it the way I know it works. So, in the past, I have done these where I take a piece of craft cardstock, fold it. Well, actually, just let me show you. So, if you guys want to do it the other way, let me just get a piece here. Okay. A for effort. Thanks. So, I know, right, Jessica? We'll have to look at that later. All right, so the way I have done it in the past, let's see. Let's make some more room. We don't need the mouse. Ooh, sheet of ice, not fun. Okay, we'll use the big one. And I know you guys are gonna start asking me, what embossing folder is that? And then we're gonna have to go on the hunt. We can try. I can never remember which plates to use. Okay, so let me just show you the way I've done this in the past. So see, I folded it in half. Of course, it's crooked. I'll cut it straight. So it's embossed on the front, debossed on the back, and then same thing on the inside, right? So I'm going to go cut it real quick. I'm going to pretend this is straight. This is just a quick demo. Okay. This portion is just a quick demo. Terrible ice wrecks everywhere. Yeah. Oh, Lori's sleeping. So this is the quick, if you just wanted to make whatever size your embossing folder is, cover, which that's what I've done in the past, but I want to do something different this time. So this guy, I'm using Vintage Photo. And you just give it a rub. Pretty nifty, right? So we do the whole thing. And now on this, when I was doing these, once you do this and let it dry, and then if you give a coat of Mod Podge over it, sandwich it in some wax paper, put it in a book overnight, let it dry, it looks like faux leather. I don't know if we're going to do that on the new way I want to try today, but I just wanted to show you guys how this looks. So pretty cool, right? And then on the debossed side, I'll just do a little section to show you. You know, it picks up the opposite. Did I miss anybody? Sorry. You know I can't craft and read chat. So see, that's what it looks like on the opposite side. Voila. Okay. That's not what we're doing today, but that's an easy way to make a cover. And then you can just take your scoring board. You already have a middle, and then just give it a score, 1 or 2 ticks on either side of your middle, like so. And then fold those, and you have a little bitty spine that you can just sew some signatures into quick. Fold, fold. And, you know, pretend this is all inked up. Just like that. And then you have an itty bitty 1/4 inch spine. See? Cute, right? Okay. So Oh, well, I don't know how to use a big shot. Good morning, attaché papers. Yeah, me either. Yeah, watch some videos on the big shot. I don't know how to operate that device, but here's my idea. So I have, this is my favorite embossing folder. But I have, let's see, can you guys even see what these are? So that's kind of a paisley. What's this one? Here's that one. These are Timmy. These two are Timmy folders. That one's got the lion with all the cool stuff. This is the Parisy one. Parisy? Is that a word? Parisy? I have two right here. We're going to give them a go. And see what happens. I'll show you 1 second. No, I haven't quit. I just moved it over there. I am taking a brain break. My brain is still over on your channel, Brooke. Good morning, Safia. I looked at it this morning and I thought, I could try to do something on my slow stitch cover, but I figured I best not do it without any direction because we all saw how that went. No sewing today. Well, not right now. I do have these two 3D gears. And then I've got this one. So we'll give them all a go. Well, and that's where I'm at today, Brooke. So anyway, so I think I'm gonna go with, oh, and then I have this one also, the one I just used. You can see I have used some ink on that one. Am I saying Safia? Am I saying it right? Oh, I blame Brooke. Okay. So really all you need for this project is craft cardstock, embossing folders, embossing machine, ink, and a, one of these. And I'm going to use the sewing machine on this project. So we'll see. Yes, always blame Brooke. That's your best bet. So let me run a couple of these through here because we are going to basically make a patchwork. Emphasis on second syllable. Safia. Go ahead, try and teach Brooke and I grammar today. Okay, so there's one. We'll just see how this goes. Lori is sleepy today. 2. Yeah, we're just gonna, I'll just roll through here and do one of each of these, and then we can decide which ones we want to use after that. And for those of you that are new to the, well, I've had this Cuttlebug forever. You see how easy that's going through, so I don't think that that's going to give a real good impression. If you just put something as simple as a piece of cardstock in there. See how it's a little bit harder now? And that'll give it, it just needs a little more pressure. to get a better impression. Yeah. Way better. Okay, in the done pile. I should bring everybody on one by one. Let's try and say Sophia's name. I'm sure that was wrong. Oh, goodness gracious me. No, this one doesn't want to go through at all. I'm going to have to stand up and I'm going to have to put my back into it. Oh, come on. Okay. That's odd. So we'll try this. Okay. Why does using an embossing machine make me sweat? She broke it. No, I didn't break it. They're just all, a different thickness. So I'm going to do one big one. This isn't really the learning portion of this video. Well, I guess if you've never used your embossing machine before. Oh, Brooky's got to go dig out a car. Yeah, no. I don't know that I'm ready to sew today. That one. Yeah, we'll just do one of each. Why not? And then we have a whole bunch to work with, and we can move this out of the way. Everything is harder when you're live. Look at that poor embossing plate. It is abused and used, but it still works, man. That one's cool, huh? What's Brookie doing today? Inquiring minds want to know. Do any of you own a color laser printer? I'm trying to make the hard decision on whether I want to bite the bullet and get one. Oh, pretty. Okay, that one's done. Yes, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. You do? Talk to me about it. Yeah, I've got a, black laser, but I've been tossing around the idea of, okay, now I'm going to try the 3D ones, and these usually give me a little bit of trouble, but we'll see what happens here. Very economical. Ooh, cool. One of the reasons I want one is so that I can print first and then tea stain later. Because running tea stained paper through an inkjet will just ruin your machine. But with a laser, you can print on the paper and then coffee or tea or whatever kind of stain you want to do. Okay, good, great. Now I have one of each. Those are all of the embossing folders I own. That's it. So let me get all of this out of the way. And then we'll pretend we know what kind is it, what brand is it, how long have you had it? I have all of the questions, Lisa. I have all of the questions and I want to know all of the things. How about that? She just keeps saying yes, 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 yes. Good morning, Erin. How are you? Okay, so here's my plan. Because I want to make, I need a piece of paper. Let's have a piece of paper. Whoops. I've got my whole head in there. Happy hump day. I love that commercial with a camel. I love that commercial. Oh, poor Mark. They're coming to beat him up again today. Don't put my head, well, after last night, I may want to put my head in the cuddle bug. You just don't know. Okay, so I want to be able to make a cover big enough where I can just use 8.5 and 11, 8.5 by 11. Hold on, I gotta write that down. I think I might have been looking at that one. HP M277DW. The only thing is I am partial to Epson and Brother. Thanks, Brooke. Was it really? It was bad, wasn't it? I've had more trouble with HP products and not great support from them. So, but I will definitely, this is going right on the computer monitor. I will look at that. Ooh, Brooke got her Mary order. She's stoked. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I have to think about this now. I need to cut these down, cut all the icky edges off, and then I have to decide, I think I need to ink them first. Ink them first. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew these together with a zigzag stitch to make it big enough to fit an 8.5 by 11. Those guys, I don't know what we're going to use. These are all, okay, so let's just see. Let's pretend, like, how much are we actually going to need? So my thoughts are to just stitch them together, you know, go. And then once they're together, I can fold it however I want to fold it, make the spine however wide I want to make it, and then I can trim it to fit this piece of paper. Am I making any sense? Thanks, Kimberly. Okay, Brooke, thanks. It was stressful for me. I'm not going to lie. I was stressed out last night. And if you don't know what we're talking about, go over to Recreations by Brooke and watch me attempt to learn to slow stitch yesterday. HP Inkjet. Yeah, I also have the EcoTank. It's the best printer, I think, in the whole wide world because it's so economical. If you rub ink on the embossing folder before you run it through the machine, it looks cool. Well, this is what it looks like when you rub ink on it after you run it through the embossing folder. Do you see what I mean, man? And this was a poorly done one, but we'll do it again after we get this done. Okay, let me go trim all these edges off of these that are not embossed. Okay, also cool, she says. All right, you guys can stare at that. Why I cut these up. I don't think I need to bring the cutter over there. You guys really don't want to see me just cutting edges off the paper, right? Talk amongst yourselves. I'll only be a moment or two. You guys can take a vote. Should I put ink on them before I sew them or after? I don't even know. I think I better do it before so that there's no naked edges sticking out. I don't even know if you guys can hear me over here. Hello, can you hear me over here? One more, almost done. Okay, coming back. Coming back. What did I miss? Really, Jessica? I wondered about that because that's one thing, you know, I've been researching color laser printers for about 2 weeks, and one of the things I definitely look at is the price of the toner cartridges. For sure. Okay, so well, I guess let's just do them all. And all right, so I have vintage photo, I have walnut stain, I have stitch together what? Paper? Oh, this will take 3 minutes to stitch these together. I promise. All right, I want to see. Let's see what walnut stain looks like. I think I've tried it before, and I don't know if I like it or not. No, I don't dislike it. Actually, here, let me zoom in a little bit. Oops, wrong way. Wrong way. Left turn, right turn. Which color do you guys like best, the walnut stain or the vintage photo? I like them both. Right, yeah, same, Lisa. Same. Walnut vintage. One vote each. One vote each. Ooh, let's see what the ground espresso looks like. I'm sure that's way too dark, but we'll see. Walnut, vintage walnut. Not much of a difference, the ground espresso. Vintage. To use as covers on larger folders, I kept tearing through. Oh, really? Hey, Janine. Yes, I'm having a stress-free day. Okay. I think we're going to stick with vintage photo. So I'm just going to ink. I am, Amanda, but I'm doing it a little bit different. You know, if you go back, was it last year, the year before, when I did these, you know, they have a little spine. And then if you take it, say it's all inked up inside and out, and take and give a layer of Mod Podge, hit it with your heat gun, get it mostly dry, do the same thing on the inside, fold it in between a piece of wax paper and shove it in a dictionary for overnight. It'll dry nice and flat, and then you'll have a faux leather look And matte Mod Podge, by the way, not shiny, matte. But we're going to do these, and then I'm going to stitch them together on the machine so that I can make a bigger cover to fit 8.5 and 11. Yeah, me too. 8.5 by 11 paper. So if you need to run to the store or something, now's the time to do it. This is what's going to take the longest, is inking these all up. What are you up to today, Brooke? And then I think later on this afternoon, I didn't do the inside. Doesn't it look so pretty? So pretty. Oh, nice, yeah. Oops. Yeah, be careful. You got to really hold on to it, otherwise you'll wrinkle it all up. And do put a piece of wax paper underneath, or you will make a giant mess. Kits and stickers, silly question, I know. I need to learn to go research whatever I'm using in a project and get all the links and put them in the description box before I start. Because I feel bad if somebody, wants, like, oh, I want to get that. I have no idea. And on most of the embossing folders, they don't put any names or numbers. Some they do, but not on most. Okay, good, right? So pretty. Next. Oh, I'm saving that until last. We just did that one. Just emboss the embossing folders I used, Brooke. Like this is a Timmy one. The one that has the lion and the numbers on it. Am I close enough? Here, I can get even closer. Oh, I can't tell. And you can use any color of ink, but you know me. She who doesn't like color. See how cool? Bam. Hi, Angie. Okay, well, don't run up those stairs. Please walk, Brooke. You might trip on your fuzzy robe. All right. So that's what will be the inside. That's what will be the outside. Moving on. I haven't even started it. There's just a giant bin over there. But I am going to make one with that yummy photo album cover. Oh, the fancy front stairs. Look at you go. They're letting you come in the front door today, Brooke? Wow. You special today. They must want something. No, quasi real clothes. Me too. My painty sweatpants is what I call them. Susan calls them something else that's not proper for YouTube. And if she's watching right now, I wholeheartedly expect her to type in the word bird in caps. Watch. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, it's buried in snow. kind of a messy job. Look at. If you don't like inky fingers, you may want to wear gloves. Maybe I should have done a few of these ahead of time, so that you guys didn't have to watch me do this. Sorry. All right. 2. Where's your little snow shoveling friend? She has a little snow. Oh, I do like this one a lot. They're going to be the inside of the journal cover, I think, unless I decide to cover them up, but I may not. So, so it still looks fancy schmancy on the inside. And good morning, CB. Just kind of have to see what it looks like. Oopsie, forgot the back of that one. See what it looks like when we get there. If I like it, I'll leave it. If I don't, I'll cover it up. I don't know, Amanda. I do not have a lot of experience with those mediums, but I bet one of the ladies can answer that. Will matte medium give the same effect as matte Mod Podge? What are you up to today, CB? Okay, see, now you got me doing all the fronts before I do the backs. Oopsie. Gotta hold on to it. I don't know. I may cover them up because I was thinking about making some like flip out flippy floppy things on the inside front and back cover. So there's that. Hi, Deborah. CB says they should. Well, what could possibly go wrong? You can try it and see, right? Yeah, I have to decide if I'm going to do that on this. I'm not. Well, I probably will. I don't know, because we're going to have stitching on this. I don't know if I want to put glue over the stitches, but maybe it would look. I mean, it would still give it a faux leather look, like the leather had been stitched together, right? Thanks, Deborah. One more. Sorry, I've committed to not doing the insides. It's all CB's fault, I think. Yeah, try. Yeah, just do a test piece. I have so many test pieces of so many things around here, you don't even know. All right. And I have the sewing machine right to my right. I don't know if I put it under the camera. I don't know that you guys will be able to see me sew, but you guys vote. Do you want the sewing machine under the camera when I stitch these together? I will certainly just scoot it right over here if you do. But I can't promise you'll be able to see anything. All right, I gotta go wipe my hand off. Which ones are the 3D? Oh, I didn't do those yet. Hi, you guys are catching me left and right today. These two. shoot it, Elaine says. I'll chop these off after I do them. So like I said, I don't know if I'm going to use these on this because everything else is flowery. I don't know if I want to put any steampunkish punk. I don't want any punks on this journal. Aaron, I don't need to see. I don't know which side. I'm going to do this side too, just to see which side looks better. Aaron's like, move along. I don't need to see. Yeah, okay. That side is better. I'm not completely in love with it. Are the 3D puffy? Yes, they are much puffier. The folder and this. You can see. But I only have the two of them, and I think I may have used them in. I think the only project I've ever used, I think I actually used this one in my industrial journal. You know, I did it on black and then rubbed the wax on it. You see, I don't love that. Yeah, these are getting saved. These are getting saved for black cardstock. Hi, Karen. Look at CD. Everybody's like, well, it was painful, but she did okay. All right, let me go wash my hands real quick and we'll stitch these together. Oh, no, I have not. Okay, be right back. Well, I got a little off, not much. All right, I'm just going to drag the sewing machine over here, but first I want to make a decision on what order I'm going to sew them in. Because see, they're going to have to overlap a little. Oops, sorry, not in camera. And then I'm just going to, run a zigzag stitch like that. Maybe we should glue them together first. Let's do that. And then they won't be wonky. All right, so let's see. That's going to be, that one we could actually turn if we wanted to. It's like a puzzle. Mm-hmm. And so, you could just do them all the same if you wanted them to be all the same. But for this time, I just thought, it would be fun to do a whole bunch of different ones and stitch them together and see what we think. All right, we need to break that up. But it's going to be pretty big. Well, actually, once I give it a spine, no, it's not going to be too terribly big. And I know I definitely want to keep the Paris on there. So I'm going to trim this one up. Oh goodness, did I miss anything? Okay, I don't think I missed anything. All right, so if we do that and that. So that would be the front. And then this, which is the good side. It's so hard to tell. Embossed, debossed. I can't tell. And that would be the back. What do we think? So this is going to be the front, this is going to be the back, and then we're going to give it a spine. What do you guys think? Do I need to move any around? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if you don't like where one's at, speak now. Erin says, looks great. Just sew it. And I don't want to watch you sew it. Okay. So let me just glue these guys down. Wax paper. See, here I am working on my pretty paper and I shouldn't be. Okay, so that one needs to match the bottom. So I'm just going to give it a little tiny dab of glue. Just something to stick to so they don't wiggle when I go through the sewing machine. Oh, trading 3 and 6. Uh-oh. What would that have been? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. No, because then that would put all of these on the front, all of the words and stuff on the front. So I was trying not to put all the words on the front. I would move 4 to the back. Well, too late. Oh, this one. This one to the back. Okay. And then which one to the front? These can't even see. Holy guacamole. Front, back. I don't think I like that there. And these 3 look so much alike. Oh, brother. Looks good the way it is? Okay. Well, let's just do it, okay? Let's not overthink it, because, you know, that's what I do. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Yeah, don't give me any more options. Terrible idea. Okay. So that one, actually, I'm going to do that one over the top so we don't cover up the word. So we're lining that one up on the top. Lordy, 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 so many decisions. All right, hold on. I'm not looking up, ladies. Okay, 9. Oh, Lucy, you're so sweet. Okay, And then, oh, okay, now I'm going to have to go trim that because I just, because that just happened. Okay. So I don't mind if it's off center. We'll do it that way. And then we can trim off that side. Right? Oh, did I do the wrong side? Am I losing you yet? Welcome back, Brooke. And sorry if I missed anybody. No, switch 2 with 1 name was 7, leave 4 alone. Lori, go get back in the closet. Okay, so there's the front. Does that look crooked? Oh boy. So the stitch is going to go like this and like this and like this, and then once I get the pieces stitched together, I'm sure that's crooked. Oh well. Once I get the pieces stitched together, then we can trim off the edges and decide on the width. Don't let me, crying out loud, don't let me think anymore today. I can't cut a straight line. All right, okay, all right, all right. Just glue it down, Johnny. It's hard getting me to commit. If you were at Brooke last night, you will know. It was very painful getting me to commit to anything last night. The ladies will tell you so. All right, that one over the top of that one, just a teeny weeny bit. Oh, I see somebody said hi to a Julie. Which Julie? Hold on, I'll have to look up in just a second. I can't read and glue. Hi, Jennifer. Oh, hi, Julie. Oh, Diaz. I didn't see you sneak in while I was gluing. Lord help me. Watch out. I'm gluing. I've gone rogue. Oh, that needs to overlap a little bit. I'm going to overlap it in the opposite way. Look at me getting all fancy. Probably what I should have done to the other side. All right. Hang on a second and I'll look up at chat. Oh. I don't like this side. That's the side I wanted to chop off. Hold on. Choppy. Have I moved it so far that you guys can't even see what I'm doing now? Okay. I see you now, Julie. There you are. Uh-oh, is Carla at the W word? Okay, lid on glue, the itty bitty tiny lid that gets lost everywhere. Thank you, Fabric Check. Or thank you, Beacon. Hang on, I gotta text my daughter. You know how you say to your kids, when they're flying somewhere, just send me a text, let me know that you got home. Yeah, no, that didn't happen. Okay, so I am just going to go just trim this edge off and these two edges off, and then I'm not going to do anything else until after we sew it. Okay. Okay. So, did I miss anybody? Hey, Jersey, how you feeling? All right, here comes a sewing machine. Sorry, Aaron. I really don't think you guys are going to be able to see what I'm doing. Let's see how far I can zoom out. Well, that's as far as the power cord will go. So that's it, man. You guys aren't going to get to see much. Hey, Deb. Okay, so all I'm going to do is a zigzag stitch. So here's the before. The 4 pieces glued together. And we're off. Pretty exciting. All right, run one through the middle. So something else you could do, would be do a bunch of your embossing folders and then cut them into different size pieces and piece them together, right? So it looks more like a quilt effect. Let me do the other one real quick. Voila. Thanks, Julie. Thanks, Deb. Okay, that's it. That's all we needed the sewing machine for right now. Once I get the cover done into the size I want, then I will go all the way around the outside edge and give it a zigzag stitch. Okay. So let me get rid of all these little strings. And the more I think about it now, yeah, I am going to cover up the inside, and mostly because the color of thread that is in my bobbin is not the same as the color of thread that is on the top. Don't ask. Don't ask. It happens. Actually, I've got some pre-wound bobbins that I'm trying to use up. All right, let me zoom back in so you guys can see a little bit better. All right, and sorry if I missed anybody. Okay, so yes, this is the front, this is the back. Ooh, look at that. They're almost the same size. Yay me. Okay, now decision time. We need to give it a spine. So that's going to happen. If I just have a piece of heavy chipboard, cardboard, whatever you want to call it. And yes, it's way bigger than it needs to be. I get that. So really, truly, I could just stitch these together. And then we could just score and fold this, because I was going to give it its own spine, but since we have so much wiggle room, oh no, I'm going to have to cut off. I'm either going to have to cut off that or, okay. Anywho, I'm looking for questions. So if I did that, yep, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to glue these two pieces together. And let's see, what's going to go over, what's going to go under. Over? Yes. Okie dokie. Just when I thought I was done with the sewing machine. I'm trying to make this simple. Me, make something simple. Right. Karen, did you see me at Brooks last night? I feel your pain, girl. Aaron's making snippet rolls. What? I want to see. Can we have a sneak peek? Okay. Let me stitch this real quick and then we'll move along. Okay, now I can get my chair back. Stitching overhand stitching. Nice. Oh, don't you love it when that happens? The entire piece of thread gets grabbed by your stitch. Okay, so now I know that I need a pencil. So I need about that much wiggle room there. I have all kinds of room. The Eiffel Tower might get chopped off. All right, we're just going to commit to giving this thing a 1-inch spine. Doesn't that look funny now? All right, I need to check my email real quick to make sure that the post office hasn't sent me an email while I've been sitting here. Yeah, nope, nothing yet. Thank you, Mr. Post Office, for getting right back to me. All right, so let's see. I need to go to the paper trimmer. I don't think this is straight, and if I do the spine without it being straight, then it's going to be really wonky. see. Let's see how crooked it is. Actually, okay. We're okay. I'm within 1/8 of an inch of being square. I'm pretty proud of myself. All right, so I know that this is approximately the middle. It doesn't really matter, you know. Well, or does it? Let's just see. Let's just go like that and give it a little. So that right there is the middle. So now we know. Right. And it's, why is it always not on a tick mark? You know, it never fails. It never fails. The middle is in between. Always in between. All right. So I'm just going to do this. And before I go any farther, I'm going to go cut this piece of board 1 inch. I'm making no sense, you guys. I get it. Just try and follow along with my madness. All right, there's my 1 inch piece of. Me too, Erin. You did see me at Brooks. You were impressed. Just keep going. That's what they told me. Just keep going. Oh, that's a neat idea, Amanda. Sorry, I'm not catching all of the chat. Okay, so that's the middle of that. Let me mark the middle of this. Middle. Middle. Trying to line this up with my tick marks. Just to kind of see where we're going to be at. Yeah, we're going to be able to lop off quite a bit. All right, so pretending that we already have glued this down, because I have no idea what I'm doing here. I've never done this like this before. So funny. So if that's going to go there and that's going to go there, if I score it here, see, that looks really crooked. Okay, we're about to find out. Let's just see what I committed to. It's not crooked. We're going to trim that off anyway. Okay, good. All right, so that's going to be that edge. And then it needs to have a little, like 1/8 to 1/4 inch of wiggle room. So better go this way so it stays square. Sorry, you guys, I can't read chat and do this. Sorry. Okay, so we're gonna go. It's hard to think when people are watching you. This is not a tutorial. Ta-da. Definitely not a tutorial. This is a watch me do it, and if you can figure out what I did so you can do it too, more power to you kind of video. Okay, so I like that because, oh, camera, right? We got all the yumminess down the spine. Okay, now what did I miss? Aw, Jersey. Hi, Jane. Oh, where'd you send it to, Erin? Let me see. Did she email it? I don't see an email. Oh, she sent it on Facebook. Can I share it with the rest of the class? Oh, and for somebody that doesn't like color, I mean, I don't like color. That is gorgeous, Erin. Look at that's what Erin's working on. Isn't it gorgeous? Gorgeous, Erin. Well done, my friend. Okay, so here's where we're at. I'm winging it, by the way. I've never, this is a first time project. So right now, this is what the front looks like. This is what the back looks like. Oh, look at that. And I kept the numbers down there. So now I have to make the decision because see, we're going to chop a lot of this off. But let me go ahead and glue this in so you guys can see what I'm doing there. I know, Jersey. Jersey, did you watch me slow stitching at Brooks last night? Girl, if you want a good laugh, it's a 2-hour video. The first hour and 40 minutes was me trying to make a decision. Then I actually started to stitch and Brooks like, it's time to go. She promptly fired me once I started stitching. So again, whenever you give something a spine, you always want to make sure, I don't know if you guys can see down in there, that it has some wiggle room on either side. I see it's got a little bit more wiggle room on that side than that side. Okay, let's see. Johnny sounds happy, not slow stitch. Oh, Jersey, over on Brooks. Go look. I know, Karen. I love it. Oh boy, okay. I don't know, you guys. Okay, so we've made it that far. Okay, so I definitely want to keep the numbers and I definitely want to keep Paris. So unfortunately, we're going to be lopping off the top of this, whatever happens. And you can see we get a lop off a good bit. Because you generally only want your cover. Let's see if I was to stand it up so you guys could see what I'm doing. Johnny, when you take old books apart, do you remove the glue from the spine? What do you mean, do I remove the glue? Oh, Anita, it's a must-see if you want a good laugh. I need more info. Okay, so I know I want to keep the bottom. So you want it about 1/8 of an inch all the way around of extra. So I'm just going to call this right about here. And I'm going to call this right about here. And I should have chopped this before I put this down because now I'm going to, well, I would have had to use the rotary cutter anyway. All the old glue that is stuck to the signatures after you've removed the covers. Yeah, I mean, I clean up what's in there. But I generally use a thinner, not as thick as this piece, a thinner piece of cardboard to put back down in the spine. to reinforce it when I use an old book. I the really only time I use old books is for covers is if they're old ledgers. Um, did I trying to think. A few weeks ago when we covered those old book covers with fabric, did I'll have to go look. I can't remember. You didn't miss anything, Brooke. I'm deciding where I'm going to lop it off, what's getting lopped off. So let's see, this is getting lopped off about here. What are we going to lose? Oh, I think we're going to lose that word. All right, over to the paper trimmer I go. So I'm going to cut this side first, then I'm going to cut across the top, and then I'll come back and measure again to see where I need to cut the front. And it's looking like we're going to lose, but at least we're going to get to keep Paris and all of this. Let's see. It looks like we're going to lose the tower, but we could keep that and turn it into a tag. You missed. Oh, you missed Erin's embroidery. Here, I'll show her. Come on, phone. There we go. And wait, no, there. There's what Erin's doing. Beautiful, right? Beautiful. Okay, let's see. One cutting mat. One dirty cutting mat. One ruler. Aha. Aha. I tell you. All right. So. I'm going to just use that as a guide to get this side straight. Straight-ish. I better give myself a little bit of wiggle room in case I'm crooked. Okay. So that's the back. Yeah, and I have plenty of wiggle room, right? Good, great, nice. Good, great. All right, so that is hang on, I'm mathing. Nobody move. Johnny is mathing. I'm measuring out from the edge of the spine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3/4. Okay. Sounds easy enough, right? Sorry, I can't look up 5 3/4. And on the line goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3/4. Ta-da! And there goes. There goes the tower. Okay, what did I miss? Hi, Pam. The time is 1 o'clock already? Holy moly. All right, so right now, there's our front. And see how that changed? That kind of changed everything now, which I'm digging. There's our back. Now we get to, so I'm going to call this side straight. Actually, what do I want to call straight? Because I'm going to have to do some trimming. We're going to call the bottom straight. Straight-ish. Okay. I'm just going to tidy up this bottom edge so I know it's straight. Okay, good. So the bottom I know is straight. This side is as straight as it's gonna be. So I want to keep all of this. So my paper I know is 8.5 inches tall, and I need to add 1/4 of an inch. So I have 1/8 of an inch on the top and the bottom. So 8, 7, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 3/4. What are we gonna lose? Oh man, we're gonna lose all of that. It's okay though. It would make a neat tag, right? Or okay, we locked it off. So close to keeping those words too. Okay, who'd I miss? Did I say hi to Donna? Yeah. Yeah, right? Okay. So I'm gonna keep all these pieces parts because we will do things. We will do things with those. Okay, let me see. Let me see what I think I want to do. You know what I think this one would be good for? Because I don't do it often and it's one of my favorite things. I think this guy needs to have rounded corners, which means all the pages will have rounded corners. Isn't that amazing how that just changes that into something so different, right? Ta-da. Is that even? No, it doesn't look even to me. Hold on, I gotta check something. Please hold. Wait, I see if I made this crooked. This looks a little bit off. It could just be the bookmaker. Okay. What is that? It looks great. In the pool. No lake, Elaine. Everything goes in the pool. Everything goes in the pool. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Because I can't be on here all day. I am going to Mod Podge this guy. And then I'll stay on and hang out with you guys for a few minutes, but let me go get a paper plate. Hang on. All right, so we're gonna do something different on the inside. I don't know what yet. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, just craft cardstock, Julie. That's all. I did it on camera. I did. Oh no. Oh no, is this all the Mod Podge I have? No, there must be a spare around here somewhere. Oh, what I missed? Hold on. Hold on, I gotta move the tools so I can get to the mouse so that I can scroll up. Which tool? The corner chomper? Oh, I think I missed a lot. What is a pound of the cardstock? Let me see. It doesn't really matter. I've done it with all kinds. And of course, this is the Hobby Lobby cardstock, and it doesn't tell you. 850834. The Paper Studio. But it doesn't matter. I've done this with all different weights of craft cardstock. Okay. More wax paper. So I am going to do this on both sides because why? Because when you're using a medium on something thin like this, as long as you use the same medium on both sides, it won't, I'm not going to say it won't warp, but it won't warp as much. Yeah, thank you guys for helping. Oh, thanks, Aaron. So I'm going to do, and if you don't have this brush in your life, Julie, did yours come yet? Can't remember which package it was in. So I'm just going to start at the middle and go out, and just a thin, even layer. And it does move the ink a little bit, which is fine. It looks super cool. And I'm going to hit this with the heat gun just so that you guys can see. And those threads are grabbing some extra glue, so I'm just pulling it out of there. All right, I bet you $1. My, yeah, not plugged in. Oh, it got there Monday. Oh, good. Good. Good, now you have a reason to play with it, Julie. All right. Let me move the itchy sticky out of the way. Loud noise. I'm going to dry this, and then I'm going to hold it up so you guys can see how it is warping. But we're going to fix that. Not to worry. All right. See how warpy that is? Tammy? Oh, you guys. Wait until you see. Oh, I'm excited for that to be done, Julie. Julie got some of the most amazing vintage Denison labels that I have ever seen. She's making us a digi. Yeah, thanks, Amanda. And so, hang on, let me, there. Okay, so see the difference now? I just think that looks in there. There's what it, and then you can see the spine. This side is done. Oh, come on, Johnny, find the camera. I don't know. I just think it gives it such a better look. Yeah, it does look richer, right? So I'm going to do the back. I'm going to dry it. Then we'll do the inside. And then I'm going to sandwich it between wax paper, and it's going to go in my giant dictionary overnight, and it will come out almost completely flat. Okay? Okay. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves while I glue. And I like that it moves the ink a little bit, except when there's a glob of glue. Down to the bottom of the barrel, it's gloppy. Is that a word? Does anybody know if that's an actual word? I'm not sure. Oh, Brooke, and I'm so glad that we rushed and got off the stream, so because I was so concerned about my pizza showing up last night. It didn't get here until 8:15. I do not have luck with the DoorDash, Grubhub, and I tried Uber Eats for the first time last night. I ordered it at 6:15, and it got here at 2 minutes till 8. Just don't have that good of luck. All right, I'm gonna try this one. I don't know. Do you remember, Hubbard? Out of paper, you're going to actually touch paper? I'm impressed. What kind and what for, may I ask? Well, good for you. I'm glad you didn't cook dinner. Sorry, Amanda. Oh, Tammy went and got slow stitch fabrics and lace. Sorry. Blame Brooke. Not my fault. Please blame Brooke. All right. Can you see the warpy now? See that? Warpy, warpy. Yeah, Lucy, the shipping to Canada, and here's what I just found out, because I think I've sent you 2 just little envelope packages recently. When we ship from home, whether it's USPS or PayPal or Pirate Ship, as far as postage to Canada on something that only weighs, a couple of ounces or whatnot, the lowest rate it gives us is $19, or maybe it's 11. It does give us an $11 rate on something. 11. Yeah, and then on the $11 stuff, when it was only like 2 or 3 ounces, I did go to the post office, and you can just put a stamp on it and send it, but A, there's no tracking, B, there's no insurance. So, I don't know why. Oh, the seller was in Canada. Got it. Yeah, but I don't know why it just doesn't give us that option, because we can do regular first class, to all over the US on Pirate Ship. You can't buy first class postage on USPS.com, which I think is kind of goofy, but well, here we are talking about postage in the USPS. Imagine that on my channel. Who would have thunk it? All right, I'm just going to spin this around and do the other side. See, so I'm 50-50 on whether I would have liked, if I was going to do a different kind of spine, I guess I could have left the inside. But because of the way I'm doing this spine, it would have got covered up anyway. So thank you. Was it CB that said, why am I doing the back? Thank you. You saved me 20 minutes of my life in gluing. And this brush will also save you 20 minutes of your life in gluing. If you don't own it, go on Amazon and get it. Just type in 4-inch Mod Podge brush. And hang on, ladies, I am not looking up. Not just yet. Okay, let's see. Any phone calls about what, Brooke? Postage? No. No phone calls, no email. Well, my ring, I better turn my ringer back on. Oh, nuts. Oh, it's on. Okay. Nope, the only missed call was my daughter. Okay. Okay. So, there it is. So there's the front. There's the spine. There's the back, and I've rounded the corners. Yes, they do try to make a profit on shipping. Yes. Okay. And it's, it's dry to the touch, but it's far from dry. So like I said, I'm just going to take, is that wide enough? Of course not. Going to take a giant piece of wax paper, go like that. And now I'm going to go smash it in between my two big dictionaries and leave it overnight. Hi, Donna. You want to talk about high postage? You guys talk to Donna. That's insane. Yeah, you got to really watch that, especially on eBay. If it says, that the shipping's $40 and we all know it's $8, it's because they're getting extra money by charging more for postage. I know, Donna. I wish there was a different way to ship to you. I really do. It just makes me sick. Thanks, Julie. So yeah, so I'll let this dry. Let me think. What do I have happening tomorrow? I don't think I have anything happening tomorrow during the day. So I've got about an hour and a half before I have an appointment. So I'll start working on the pages. Wow, Carla. So yeah, so I'll start working on the pages, and then maybe I can come back on tomorrow and we will put the signatures. I'll get the pages all made, the signatures all made, and I'll put them in here, and we'll find some pretty end paper, and we'll decide how we're going to close it, and we're going to just decide on a book plate, and it'll be ready to go. I may, because it's it's flimsy. It's a little flimsy. We'll call it the paperback book. I'm debating. I may take some lightweight cardstock and just go around and make it about a quarter to an eighth of an inch smaller than both of these, and glue it down. And then once we decide on our end pages, then run my zigzag stitch all the way around to give it a more finished look. But we'll see. Thanks, Deb. Don't know why I'm yawning. Yes, 1 pound. 1 pound to the States is $24. Yeah, so I think I have, let me just look real quick. Let me look at something. Oh, you know what? Do you know what? I think I might make this kind of a notebook planner. Because Julie, I really wanted to use these the little calendar cards. So I think what I'll do, and I know this is going to blow your guys' minds when I do this. Yep, that's what's going to happen. Okay, so this 1-inch spine is going to get maybe, it's either going to get 6 or 12 signatures. I'll have to think on how I want to do it. If it gets 12 signatures, then each signature will only have 2 pieces of paper, which would then be 8 pages, right? I might just do 6 to make it a little easier. Because 12, I mean, I can do 12 signatures in an inch. It's not a big deal. And I'm going to go find a Zoe Tofield video for you guys, because I'll already have my signatures sewn into the signature block before I come back to do more. But I will get one of her videos and put it in the description of the next video so that you guys can see how to sew in a signature block. And then whatever I do to this, whether it's a 6 signature or a 12, I will put that template, because it's way easier with my template. Um, it's the signature page where you punch. It's a template for that, and it's also a template for punching holes in your fabric or whatever it is you're going to sew your signatures into, that makes everything line up perfectly straight. So yes, Amanda, Believe Cottage Craft on Etsy. She certainly does. So yes, that wasn't bad. What did we do that in like an hour and a half ish? I'm impressed with myself today. Way more than I got done at Brooks in an hour and a half yesterday. Oh, for those of you, move that out of the way. For those of you that weren't at Brooks last night, here's where we're at. This is where we're at on the slow stitching parade. So it's going to be a journal cover. Oh, there, I just dumped a bunch of stuff off. Whoops. And so that's going to be the front. The button's going to go there. I'm going to use colorful thread to give it color because I was really having a hard time committing to any color. And then, whoopsie, and then this and this are going back here. That's going there. This is going here somewhere. Something like that. Something like that. So that's it. That's what I've been up to. And all my bits. Zoe does a 5-hole pampered stitch. Julie, is that the one I don't like? I know, Brooke. It's the 5-hole. It's still blank. That's the one I don't like. Yeah. So, and I can't remember what the way I sew it in is called. I fly by the seat of my pants, Deb. 100%. 100% by the seat of my pants. Hi, Kat. We're just getting ready to be done. I'm sorry. Do I just need to take away one hole, right, Julie? Instead of 6, do 5? Just take off the bottom row and extend it. I know, Kat. I'm sorry, sweetie. Right, Lucy? I know. I can't write in them. Only thing I've ever done to one that I've gotten, the one from Rosemary, I've filled it with Happy Meal. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying, Julie. If I just delete the bottom row and then pull everything down to even them out. Right. Yeah, isn't it cool? See, now that it's getting drier, doesn't it look like leather? Fun, right? And if you just, wanted to use one embossing folder, then just run that through your machine a few times and then stitch them together. And if you wanted more contrast, you can use a different color of thread. My only fear, though, is once you start to put the Mod Podge on it, it's going to move the ink and it might turn your thread brown anyway. So that's why I just used brown. Yeah. Yay, look at me. It's only 1:30 and I accomplished something. I'm quite proud of myself. Oh, for a man's journal. That's a good idea. Okay. So I am tasking you all with finding me some masculine, which This Timmy one with the lion is kind of masculine. Some masculine type embossing folders. Oh no, I hope they have helmets on, Deb. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I mean, these are masculine, but they're not taking the ink as well as I would like. So maybe I should just go look for some regular, like steampunk embossing folders. That's what I'll do. Yeah, the lion we could use for sure. That's a good idea. Oh, nautical? Yes. Helmets on, back up and riding. All right. So you got back up on the horse. Well, these are the 3D ones, and they don't just. Well, I think it's two things. There's not as much detail. These are the ones that I used black cardstock with, and then the silver, like that wax that I sent you, Julie. Then you just rub the silver wax, and it makes those, the deals that Rosemary and Susan were making. Hold on, I have these. These. Yeah, see, it does good for those. There's those two. Yes. I think the fleur-de-lis is gender neutral. Do you? This one? The fleur-de-lis is gender neutral. Yeah, hunting or fishing things. Yeah. Good idea. It just I don't. You can't really see it. It just gives you. There's more depth to the embossing. Really, is the only difference I see. There's just a lot more depth. I don't know if you can tell. You can definitely see it in the folder, kind of, not on camera. Anywho, all right. Well, I think I'm going to call it for the day. It's time for me to grab a snack. And I will try to come back on tomorrow and we'll work on this guy some more. And yeah, if you guys find any cool masculine embossing folders, leave us a link or a name of it or something in the comments below. That would be great. And that way everybody could, if they wanted to make something masculine, they could play along. Right? Right. Okay, guys. Have a great afternoon. Happy crafting. Putting the ink on first and then yeah, I've tried it and I'm not good at it, Amanda. I'm not good at it at all. Western? Yeah, I don't know if Western's my jam. Maybe. You're welcome. Yeah, have a great day, you guys. I'll see you all really soon. Brooke, are you on tomorrow at 6? Quick, before we hang up. I have dinner with the in-laws tomorrow at 6. You are? Okay. I think, wait, maybe it's not tomorrow. Yeah, it is. Okay, Brooke will be on at 6 tomorrow. Recreations by Brooke. I think Rosemary's on tonight at 8 Eastern. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Julie. All right, you guys, have a great day. Happy crafting. And I will try to come back and work on this for an hour or so. And it might be earlier in the day tomorrow, like around 11 maybe, or 12. Okay, bye, guys. Have a good one.